It's easiest. Okay, again, when we throw these markers in here, we want to start off by just trapping the edges. Okay, and again, keep in mind water is very reflective, so you're going to see glare, going vertical glare, and you're probably going to see ripples and stuff like that. And again, when I say glare, no more than 3 highlights. You throw some little lines in there. And then comes along here, we have our fountain. And it atomizes up here. And then as it atomizes up there, it comes cascading down. And it hits the water. Okay. Now we can also go ahead and throw in a couple of areas where the water is deeper. I'll come in with a darker value. Let's see. Good. And I'll come in there with some of that gray. Where's the grays? And throw some values in there. What do we got here? We got a blue gray and a blue gray. That's right. So I start hitting my edges. Light values. Concrete. Okay. And what's this? This is a blue gray 1, blue gray 3. So again, pick a light source. I'm going to say light source is coming from the right. That means everything on the left side is slightly darker. Left side. Facing left side. Facing left side. Okay, facing left side, so here we got this area right down here. This should be a 70 or 5. Alright, so we'll make that a dark area. Because it's underneath everything. Okay. And then again we go back to our 3. Okay, and then we can say everything on this side. And we can say our light source is coming from that side, so we're going to have a shadow on this side. Okay, good. Light image. Alright, so that's our fountain. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and do the details in a minute. Alright, 3, 5, 7. Okay, I can do the the rock work right now. Let me do the rocks over here. 1, 3.
Is the rock kind of like the concrete?
Huh?
Is the rock kind of like the concrete?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So we can say these are man-made rocks. Yeah, that's it. It's made by some pool company. And then we go back here. And so I'm just good putting a wash in there, and I leave a few little highlights here and there. Okay, good. And I'll go to 3. Add a little more value. I'm going to say, alright, the rocks over here. So I'm going to say top part of the rocks are lighter. And left side, this side's light source. Okay, and then I'll come here. Say this one's a big rock, so it's going to be dark. You guys are all yawning, man. Okay, everybody get a frappuccino. Students are rich, everybody knows that. Okay, over here. This rock also a little bit darker over here. Okay, over here, light side comes this way. The bottom. Light source is over here, comes that way, so I can see. Bottom. And over here, surface. Okay, and then we go to our darker values. Okay, back side. Uh-oh, it's not dark. Back side. Okay, over here. And over here, we can see the sides big enough. Okay, and the plant has shadow. Plant has shadow. Okay, over here, this plant has shadow. Okay, and the rocks darker. Okay, good. Alright, so now we got the rocks, we got that, yeah, and the pool. I just got to do some brick. Alright, I'm doing all three of them at the same time, so you have to bear with me. Okay, let me get some brick out here. Okay, we'll do 2 or 3 of these. Okay, we'll go ahead and use the surface along here. And I'm going to say let's start light. Okay, light source is coming over here, so that means this side is going to be the lightest. Okay, and again, I'm just going to trap all my edges first. Okay. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and use the next value. This one's a little bit more darker. So horizontal is always the lightest. Okay, vertical, facing the light's second value. Okay. I can almost say that this one might be also second value. But this side should be slightly different because I didn't put a base coat under it. Good. Okay, good. And then I'll use the darker value for the opposite side. Okay. And the front edge. Okay, good. And then I know how to glue that. Which glue did I use? I used 2 of them. I don't remember. Dangerous. Okay, so we'll start with the light values. And add the darkers. trap your edges. Let's trap the edges. Okay, and I'm going to say that the, we'll say the wind is going diagonally. So we see the wind there, and now we're going to go ahead and add some depth, okay, because we want to make sure we show, okay, light source is coming from this side, so this side is going to be slightly darker, okay, and we'll say it goes down about see that. Now I'll go ahead and use my second one, and it will go from here to here. Okay, that'll be my second surface. You can see a slight transition. Now I see the transition there, and you can.
So what you're seeing is the bottom of the pool?
Yes,
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now you're seeing the bottom of the pool. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, and the last thing, okay, now we do the detail work. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the blue and the pond. Okay, and exactly where you're going to see most of the blue is near the top. So here's your thing.
Most of the blue is at the top?
Yeah, because that's where it hasn't been atomized. So what happens is you're going to get this, and it's going to fade, and then it atomizes as it goes down. Okay, and as it comes down here, it atomizes. Don't you guys ever go to waterfalls?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh? Okay. Just don't like looking at them.
She just doesn't know them. Look.
Okay. Okay. And then we start.
So we need 2 blues or 3 blues?
7.
7? Very funny. 3 blues.
3 blues is fine. You could probably get away with 2.
I gotta map out what to buy this weekend.
See, that's always the fun part.
Unless you don't have money.
I keep telling you guys, students are rich. It's when you get out and you start paying back these loans, you go, oh shit, man, I was so wealthy when I was a student. And I got to pay back the student loan I hate. Okay.
So the same tone, you're just going over it again.
Yeah, for getting the second, putting that second coat on it. So you can see it's going from shallow to deeper to deep.
Gotcha.
Okay. So now just add some plant and tree life. Let me see, brown and greens.
Is that like a bonsai tree?
Yeah. That's it.
Hybrid.
Huh?
Hybrid?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crawling over the edges and stuff like that.
I want that to be my backyard.
What's that?
I want that to be my backyard.
Design it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah,
You're
me too.
kidding.
I haven't been in it yet.
Oh, that's always nice.
That's nice.
Ask them if they want to adopt a teacher.
Yeah, bonsai.
Okay, so you have a little bit of that. You leave a little highlight in there, and then you what's the next one? Oh, the tree. Okay, what colors are leaves? Olive.
Olive leaves.
Hmm? Yeah, the leaves at the top of the trees are usually, they either start up, this is not the right one, but it'll work. Yeah, nice bright canopy, and then we darken it down to olive.
Mm.
That one sounds dry.
Hmm?
That one sounds dry.
Yeah, it probably is. I've been using these things for the last 2 years, and it's about time that they start dying on me. Okay, the bottom of the leaves are always going to be the darkest. Backside, also darkest. Okay, and then let's see what this does. Get the bottom real area. Okay. All right, now some plants. Photocarpias, bonsai delecti.